Alright, welcome back to Clever Versions, episode 15 of Baldur's Gate 3. And it is, our affiliate anniversary for Twitch. Which is just a fun little note that we got at the beginning of the day. Yeah, we originally got affiliate by streaming The Isle and Hunter Call of the Wild. Although we also did a lot of Squadron streaming and World of Warships streaming as well. So we did some shopping off screen. One of the things that I kind of wanted to point out is I had a roleplay idea of giving Karlak the Sword of Justice, but the spell that's on that sword is Tears Protection, a level 1 abjuration spell, and it requires concentration when it's cast. So that means that Karlak, when she goes into a rage, cannot cast spells and cannot maintain concentration on spells. So I think she probably will not be able to wield this sword very effectively, even though it would be very fitting for her character to take up the sword that was used to try to hunt her down. Instead, let's give her a +1
Shit. Just can't shake you, can I?
maul. Right, did she say that to Will? Yeah, I guess we should address that. Let's go ahead and equip her with a +1 maul. Fittingly barbarian-like. Suppose take one of these. Go ahead and centralize all of our potions. We also got, I believe, a +1 hand crossbow that we gave to Asterion. And then I purchased these scrolls from the Druid, merchant with our gold. And then I believe I also got this potion of invisibility from Auntie Ethel, who's in the grove. Yeah, we're getting quite a collection of different stuff. This seems to be rare as a Mind Flayer specimen. Consume Karlak. Well, I guess you drink it like a potion. Drink. That is a little different. Soul coin goes in here. And then we sold a lot of the junk that we got as loot. Let's see what Karlak has to say to Will.
Karlak's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
Well, Will seems
Still alive. So that's progress.
pretty okay with them being in the same party, I guess. At least for now. Maybe we can loot this area. Oh, hyena ears.
Never wanted the easy path.
Pile of bones. Nothing inside it. Not even bones. Intestines. Gross. Well, I will say that these gnolls Seem to have met with an unhappy fate. But the last thing we talked about with Karlak was getting her heart
Why are we
fixed.
slowing down?
Yeah, how'd you end up with such a contraption in your chest? So not only do you have this thing in your chest, but it's burning up? What does that infernal engine do to you? And I'd like to hear how you ended up fighting in the Blood War. Now that these paladins are out of the way, what's next on your agenda? Let's ask number 5. Now that those paladins are out of the way, what's next on your agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
Yeah? Alright, number 1. How did you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year, 10 air. The place, a sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zario. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Oh, to feel so invincible again.
What does that infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
Must be pent up. What's that been like? I wouldn't mind that myself. I've never been one for too much contact.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, and start making up for lost time. But not today.
Alright.
Hey, soldier.
Tell me again why you want to collect soul coins. I wasn't aware that she wanted to collect soul coins, but I guess that's true now.
It's not that I want to collect them, per se. It's just that if we should happen upon them, I can use them in battle to fire up my engine. Evil's evil, but it can be put to good use. Sometimes. Maybe. Right?
Right? Okay. Alright. Let's see if we missed anything. Dead toll collector. This game is complicated enough that I'm sure I missed some stuff. Oh, yep. Autumn Crocus here. Yeah, because our last exploration of this area was when we died. Oh, yep. See. We have to redo everything. Silver necklace. Smuggler's ring, -1 charisma. A subtle accessory prized by purveyors of the covert arts. +2 stealth and +2 sleight of hand. Oh, that could be good for Asterion. I don't want to use it on my main character because I don't want to take the minus to charisma. Let's just make sure we got everything down here. I don't think they let you go in water. That would be a lot of that would be too much, I would say. Oh, there's the hyenas. Okay. Let's maybe not go up here first. Especially after we've just had a big battle. Let's go do the infernal mechanic stuff to help Karlak cool down her engine. Seems to be urgent for her. And I also want her to be fixed if we have to confront Will about having her in the party. I think that will be potentially a fight, but might be helped if Karlak has a more stable grasp on her engine. I'm still bloodless, which I don't love, especially if I'm going to have to like mitigate a fight between two party members. I want to have my charisma the most adept it possibly can be. Yeah, maybe we should we talk as Karlak or as the party leader? Maybe the party leader.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here.
Oh, wow.
But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Wow.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first.
Wow.
Help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Where should we look for infernal iron? We'll keep our eyes open for some iron. Personally, I'd like to know what infernal iron is worth. Or could we see your wares?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Yeah. Please do. We'll keep our eyes open for some iron.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Okay.
Forged from the heart. I miss my forge. How fares the search? Maybe. But I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work.
You certainly will.
Did he put something on our map? Thank you, Crush. Bluff Saloon. Druidhausen. Oh, Hellion's Heart. Okay. It is there. Demon inspected Karlach's engine. He said he'll need infernal iron to craft the repair and then put it on our map. We defeated the paladin's hunting Karlach. She's joined our search for a cure for the parasite. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we should see how Will feels about this.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Shah's blessings upon you. If you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
So mean. I do want to see if Gale can learn some of these spells.
Go ahead. I'm listening. With pleasure. Lead on.
Oh yeah. Animate Dead's level 3 though. We can't teach it yet. But Milf's Acid Arrow and Mirror Image certainly can. Yeah. I've been kicking around the idea of taking a wizard level myself just to learn new spells. I don't know how that would work, but I feel like that would be pretty cool. But then I'd have
What's
to
on your
pick
mind?
on scrolls who to teach what spells to between Gale and myself.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the mean.
And also, I want to see what a full bard is. You know?
Well met. That's the spirit. Well met.
Ah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll continue forward. Are you sure you're okay with this, Will?
Well met.
I guess so. The other thing is, our people are pretty injured. And we expended a lot of resources in that fight. So...
Laser, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly. But you answered my question.
Okay, maybe we should go after Kaga. But if we are gonna go after...
Exquisite eyes, golden as the sands of the cabin.
And you've a soft skull. A Gaith tentacle will have no issues pushing through it.
Is that a compliment?
No, it is a fact. Life in this awfully weak.
Huh. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything down here. Here, maybe, though. This could be a path. Yeah. Oh, I kind of want to get rid of this bloodless trait. I also don't want to fight a difficult fight against a Shadow Druid without resting first. If we are going to have to confront Kaga. I don't want to do it with our tank having half health. Taking a long rest will only restore your hit points and spell slots half their maximum. Okay, no. Alright, let's get some food and let's long rest. I also don't want to be too stingy on long resting because of story stuff. And like, it's just odd that Karlach isn't mentioning being right next to Will, and Will's like
Why are
whole.
we slowing down?
Okay, sounds like all we need to do to fix your engine is to find some infernal
Let's
iron.
hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. Sounds boring.
Yeah, stay in camp.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Eating dirt. Nice. Styrian, I have a ring for you.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
We have 2 great axes now. Send the intestines to camp. Well, at least we saved some paper from Karlach burning it up. Still don't know what's up with this artifact. Doesn't seem to want to go in the backpack. Is the backpack full? No? Not yet. Got a bunch of bombs. Three long swords. A long bow. Oh, Asterian's going to be really stealthy. Really good at sleight of hand. Yeah, we got 2 handbow crossbows plus 1 on Asterian. Dual wielding short swords. Not bad. And I suppose let's get some food. Potatoes, cheese, apples, fish, sausage, whole chicken. Hope that'll be enough. The salami. I really want to use the salami instead of a dagger. The light weapon. It's not finesse though. Alright.
I've never met anyone like you, Laser.
Yes, I've been told I'm quite scintillating.
Oh, really?
No.
Will and Lazel seem to have a thing going. Alright. Yeah, let's do the full long rest, get all of our stuff back. Just like new. Oh, here. Okay. Yeah, I knew it.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlak, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Got it all wrong, Will. Karlak's not about to hurt anyone. The two of you have met before, I see. I brought you your target, Will. Why don't you do the honors? No. I think we're gonna have to go with one. Be the peacemaker here. We got it all wrong, Will. Karlak's not about to hurt anyone.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlak, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlak fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlak. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlak's blade.
Oh no,
rays
this might not be
slicing
good.
through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlak's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
10 years. Stand down. You saw what I saw. Karlak is not a danger. Be practical. She's infected, same as us. We need allies, not enemies. I should never have trusted you, Karlak. You're as good as dead. Or you want to fight, Will? I'll give you one. Let's not do the last two. The first one seems better. Stand down. You saw what I saw. Karlak is not in danger.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
Oh, gods, you're stubborn. Karlak is not a devil and you know it. You saw Karlak's thoughts. She poses no threat to the Sword Coast. You're right. Let's cut her down before she causes any trouble. It's you I don't trust, Will. You want to fight? You've got it. I keep on wanting me to fight Will. I don't want to do that. One, I guess? Gods, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil and you know it.
Do you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Does it? You seem pretty loud. I'm glad he's joined us too. Glad you could two make peace. I'm keeping an eye on him. If he turns against you, he's dead. Gosh, so violent. Let's do number 2. I'm glad he's joined us too. Glad you two could make peace.
Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have Sue, anyway.
Okay, nice. Can that scratch?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Yes. Good boy. Okay.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will. Someone sent you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who this source of yours is. I do actually want to know that. If you weren't so useful, I'd drive a dagger through your skull. Jeez. Mean party leader. Let's do number 2. Someone sent you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who this source of yours
I can
is.
say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
From your fiend? From your warlock pact? Penance, should I be worried? Good, then I deserve answers. Intriguing. A chance to see the blades squirm, perhaps? The 3 options are so mean-hearted. Let's do number 1. Penance, should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Yeah. Bet he pissed off his, the person who's in charge of him. The fiend in the pact that he made. See, there's another, like, tent over here. There's this tent, which I wonder, is that mine? And then there's this one up here, which is another blue tent. See what Withers has to say about all this.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
I guess not. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, the idea was I was just going to splash a little bit of Necromancer into my build just to get some wizard spell variety.
Good thing for Will that Karlach called a truce.
A tiefling that mighty would shred him to pieces and burn the remains.
Wow.
Now, what did you need?
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening.
Asterion just loves it.
It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
He's such a little gossip. Alright. Let's see what Gale has to say. Maybe we could feed him a magical artifact, although I don't know which artifact to give
Goodness,
him.
that's all dealt with. The odds are stacked high enough against us already. No need to turn on each other.
Maybe Shadow Art has something to say about it.
Seems like Will and Karlak will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
Ah, I see. That's how she thinks about it.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Let's turn to other matters. Yeah, I don't think I want to do the romance aspect with Shadowheart, just because I feel like so many other people are doing Shadowheart romance. Karlak seems fun and cool, though. We could date her. Yeah. We might have to sell things again. Okay, well, I guess that was the cutscene for the evening. Let's try going to bed. What does auto select give us? It really takes like so much of the things. I want to get rid of singles when I do auto select. Something with 3. There we go. Full rest. Yeah. I wonder if Asterion loses his bonus to being well fed on blood. Yep, it does. Okay. I like to see how Will and Karlak fight together.
Keep your distance, darling.
Yeah, we're expecting to go into a big combat encounter, so...
Need something?
You can feed on me tonight if you like. Oh, geez. I mean, let's try to... Well, I guess we could have him feed on enemies. If they're humanoid. And if we're going against Shadow Druids, they might be humanoid, but I think they'll also just be, like, creatures.
Darling, I'm hurt.
Or, like, dryad
I
stuff.
thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings... It sounds awful.
Man, all these companions have little complications.
What's on your mind? Let's go, go, go.
I like her attitude. Alright, I guess we should cast Speak with Animals. This is a ritual spell. Gonna set ourselves up with the things to give to ourselves. Ourselves Longstrider. Buff Bard.
Where am I needed?
And Will. Yeah, let's try Imp. Summon a familiar with the form of the imp that can fly, turn invisible, and sting enemies. Seems cool. Little conjured imp. What is his deal? Poison resistance, love it. And cold resistance. And fire resistance. Oh, he's so resistant to things. This is great. Dark vision, devil sight, opportunity attack. Alright, what do you got? Sting. 1d4 plus 3, plus 1d6 on condition, or 1d4 plus 3. And this comes back... I guess it's always, yeah. I mean, that's good. It's just a damage output. Can go invisible. Not bad. Have a little imp follow us around.
Let's get going.
It's cool. Little Pokemon pet.
Keep going.
Yeah, if I'm a wizard, I could also get a little animal familiar.
Laser, do you believe in love at first sight?
I hardly believe
Oh,
in
wow.
love at all. But
Well-
I do believe in carnal pleasure.
Oh. Oh my. Wow, Will and Lae'zel both seem to really like each other. That's alright. Not see that coming, although I guess we did kind of tell Lae'zel
Maggots will be done.
let's gain proficiency in skill. What are we missing? Intelligence, I think. We're gonna go south a lot, it looks like, to the swamp.
Objective noted.
This is until a long rest. Who has the lowest armor class? Yes, Karlak technically has the lowest armor class right now. Comes back on a short rest. And I don't think Lae'zel has anything that'll break her concentration, but she doesn't have any other spells. So I think she's good. Okay, well, let's still be careful.
That might be worth a look.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
A
times.
burrow. Huh? 5 backpacks? Or a backpack with 5 things in it? Oh, wow. Nice. A lot of elixirs. Greater elixir of arcane cultivation. Oil of diminution. Coat your weapon in oil, it receives a -1 penalty to damage, but targets failing a constitution save suffer disadvantage on strength checks and saves. You also receive a -1d4 penalty to melee damage. Everything seems shrunken and contracted, almost gaunt. Okay. Oh, should send the food back to camp. This hill giant strength might come in handy if we could remember to drink potions before fight time actually happens.
Don't waste a step.
A lot of perception check fails here. Don't love that. Bone cap growing right outside of a corpse. Ah. Well, we're missing some perception checks here. I don't love that. You know, I wonder whether we can get new perception checks by getting new people in the party.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things were warming up.
What's on your mind? With pleasure.
Critical fail on the perception check. Okay, so you do get different perception checks. One for each person, it seems. Well, that's still distressing.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Flowers, leaves, grass.
I was raised in the city.
Can't beat it.
I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Aha.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if
Oh.
now's a good time.
Really? I'm all ears. You're voluntarily telling me about yourself? Are you feeling unwell? Is it the tadpole? What brought this on? Let's just accept her ask for, you know, attunement.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Oh, whoa. Are you sure? What am I going to see? Use the parasite to explore her mind. Maybe let's check. Are you sure?
I'm sure. I trust you.
Okay. Use the parasite to explore her mind.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
Whoa. Oh, her hair's different. Oh, she got cut. Oh no, the wolves. Oh shit. Look out.
She asked my name. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts.
Whoa.
That's all I remember.
Something sparks in your memory about Selûnite rites of passage. You heard once about how they would send their children out into the wilds.
Yeah, we read
to
that.
navigate their way home.
No wonder you're so dedicated to Shar. You feel like you owe her your life. You look like you were wearing a moonstone. Isn't that commonly worn by Selûnites? Oh, maybe she was a disciple of Selûne, and then Shar took her. Thank you for sharing that with me. I know it can't have been easy. Okay. This might be more confrontational, but it might draw us closer to the truth.
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it.
Okay. Yep. No wonder you're so dedicated to Shar. You feel like you owe her your life.
Lady Shah. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. She taught me, trained me, punished me when I failed her. Which was often.
Oh no, trauma. Sounds like abuse. Well, I don't think it would be helpful to say that to her right now. She made me who I am. Alright, let's do you must have been important to her.
Perhaps I was. She sent me on this mission after all.
Alright, let's check.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Okay. A new update to the Daughter of Darkness. I wonder if it was around this area, or at least it was triggered by her remembering this environment of natural, the woods. Alright, Shadowheart decided to share an old memory with us, one of a very few spared from her amnesia. We saw her as a lost child being pursued by a wolf through a dark forest. Some Shard worshippers, led by the masked Mother Superior, came to her rescue and took her into their care. Will spoke ominously. The Blade of Frontiers one, rest at camp. Will spoke ominously about a penance he must face. We should take a long rest when an opportunity strikes. There's clearly a lot the Blade of Frontiers isn't telling us. Okay, well, maybe after we do a combat. Also with that, it is close to an hour. So let's go ahead and save here. And I will pick up where we left off. All right, peace, guys.